Hey guys, hey. I wanted to talk to you today about staying sane this holiday season. I have some tips and tricks for you to utilize this holiday season. As we know, every holiday can be tough. Holidays, have been very tough for me since losing my mom. So, they're just not the same anymore, and they can bring up things. And I don't know if you guys notice, but what happens is when we're triggered or subconsciously, so our subconscious mind rules like most of our life and most of our brain. So subconsciously, we can have things brought up. It's almost like our cells and our body remember better than we do on a conscious level. So something that happened to me on Thanksgiving, I was getting ready to leave to go to our first Thanksgivings. We have two that we go to. And I started to have a panic attack. Okay. I started to get those feelings, the racing heart, just the overall, kind of like you want to die, right? If you've ever had a panic attack, that is what it feels like. Thankfully, I haven't had too many in my life. But I reached for my oils, you guys. Not only do oils connect us back to nature, which we all know nature is so healing, right? They tell you to unplug your phone, put your feet on the ground, go be in nature, get connected, all of that stuff. Well, at the simplest level, essential oils help us do that in a very quick way. Not only that, but also our sense of smell is our strongest sense. So it literally, we can change in a moment because those little molecules, especially from pure essential oils, they travel into the nose and into the olfactory system, and they get into the limbic system, which is like the emotional seat of the brain. Okay, so it's really, really powerful to have these tools at your fingertips, not only for physical health, but also mental health. Okay, so mental health, obviously, we need to make sure that we're being mindful of all of it. And I will just say initially, it is a good idea to make sure this holiday season and always that you're staying hydrated. There are studies out there that, being 1% dehydrated can cause mental issues, right? It can affect our decision making and different things. So make sure you're staying hydrated, not only drinking water, but if you're drinking alcohol or something like that, maybe add some coconut water into your water. Make sure you're getting a good brand and it's pure. That can really help us stay hydrated as well. And it also allows us to get some of those minerals into our body too. So coconut water, make sure that you're, eating as healthy as you can, taking the good vitamins, get on the Lifelong Vitality. If you're a member in doTERRA, get that good foundation so that your cells are being fed good things, right? And then sleep, okay? So sleep, of course, we have oils and supplements to help with rest and getting a good night's sleep. And, that is absolutely hugely important. Okay, so I do want to touch on the foundation there. So back to my story, I was starting to have a panic attack and I knew to grab my oils, right? So the oil that I chose to grab in that moment, and this is where I say trust your intuition, it will not fail you, but I grabbed Citrus Bliss. Okay, so Citrus Bliss is a very happy oil. It's an oil that I grab for more energy and things like that. I've never really been drawn to it in a moment like this. I generally am drawn more towards balance or peace or something like that. And then the new Adaptive is another one that I go to now. But I loved doing this with the Citrus Bliss. I just literally took a drop and I dropped it into my palm. I got two there. And then I just rubbed my hands together and I literally just took 3 deep breaths. And I really breathed that in. You guys, it is so good. Anyway, so I did that 3 times and I was amazed. I still get amazed at the oils, guys, even though I've been using them for a long time now, how quickly it helped my body and my mind to move forward with the day and literally not have any more anxiousness. Now I like to rub it on my neck or, on my shirt or something like that to get, more of that aroma and more of those properties on my body. But It helped so much, okay? So another thing that can be helpful is while you're taking that essential oil in, you can say an affirmation like, I am safe, all is well. Different things like that can be really, really effective, right? So we know our own voice, our body's listening to our voice all the time. So we kind of have to instruct it on what to do. You know, if we let that mind go and let it kind of take over, it can be problematic. So we want to make sure that we are talking to ourselves and saying really nice, gentle things. And then another thing you can do as a breathing technique is we call it 4-7-8. And there's different numbers that you can use, but I really like this one. So you take a breath in for 4, count of 4, you hold it for 7, and then you breathe out for 8. And repeat that at least 3 times. But that will help calm as well. So not only for the panicky times or, you know, the anxious times, things like that, these obviously can help when you're feeling low and down. Citrus Bliss is a really happy oil. It's an invigorating blend, so that would be a good one to grab. I also like Elevation is a nice one. But did you guys know that doTERRA has kits? Now they are for members who are on the Loyalty Rewards program, but they have a kit, and you can of course put this together yourself to really help with calming emotions and helping with sleep. Okay. And it's called the Calm and Harmony Kit is what it's called. And it's got all of these 8 products in it. And I'm just going to talk to you real quick about the different products. The first one that we have is lavender, right? So lavender promotes calm. We know it as a very calming oil, relaxation, release, better sleep, all of these things. And there are studies out there talking about the effectiveness of lavender. I love to put some just right here. When you put it on your wrists or on the pulse points, what happens is those oils can go get into the bloodstream a little bit faster. So they help on the cellular level to help communicate with our cells, and just anyway, it's a beautiful symbiotic relationship, right, that we have with nature. Nature is so healing. And then I also love the Serenity. So you can buy these in a set as well, but the Serenity oil is fantastic. So it's got like lavender and vanilla and cedarwood and vetiver and all kinds of good oils in it. And then the Serenity Soft Gel. Now this is not the oil blend, but it does have lavender. It also has passion flower, lemon balm, and German chamomile in it. So these are wonderful for not only good night's sleep, but also for anxiousness. So I really like these for taking before I know I'm going to be in a stressful situation. Maybe I'm going to see like a music show or something like that where there's a lot of people. I personally really need that support. So those are great for that, and a great for going to sleep as well. I would take 1 to 3 in the evening, you know, about 30 to 40 minutes before you're going to sleep. And then you can pair it with the oil, placing that on the bottoms of your feet. You can make a pillow spray out of it. Lots of different tools there. The other blend that's in this kit is Peace. So this is another oil that I would, you know, grab for those anxious, stressful times. And I love to apply this on the insides of my elbow. It's also great over the heart and behind the ears and up the spine even. So this has like things like vetiver and, vetiver, ylang-ylang, frankincense, marjoram, all kinds of oils like that. Really, really great for calming and just restoring balance, feeling more content, all of that. And then we've got Balance. So Balance is my life changer oil. This is my go-to oil. It's great for grounding. It's wonderful for grief and overall just support of the body. So I love that. And then Balance and Serenity together is very, very calming as well. So I love to use those together too. Then we've got cedarwood in this kit. So cedarwood is a wonderful calming oil as well. It helps with connection with the body. Any of those wood oils are going to be really, really grounding. So this one is wonderful also for those times when you want to feel more grounded in yourself, in your body, have good boundaries, making sure that you are taken care of emotionally first. And cedarwood and serenity, or cedarwood and lavender in the diffuser at night, is really, really nice to help with a relaxation and get good sleep as well. And then we've got petitgrain. So petitgrain we call the manly lavender. So this has similar properties to lavender, but it doesn't smell the florally smell. So a lot of the men will gravitate towards this. And it is just a really, really wonderful oil for calming, grounding, steadying, all of that. And then in this kit, last but not least, we have wild orange. So wild orange is a favorite oil of mine. Obviously, Citrus Bliss contains wild orange, so that is one reason I think I was gravitated towards it. But wild orange is going to be uplifting, and it's going to help with more joyful feelings, increase creativity, optimism, and happiness. So it's wonderful. This is great in a glass of water, but again, also put on the chest, on the pulse points, areas like that. And then of course in the diffuser. So you can get this whole set at again, a membership price. It's $140. And then it saves you a lot of money. So you have a lot of good tools, and you can like make roller bottles and all kinds of things with it. So that's a great one. And then if you can, this month, you can also, if you get up to 200 PV, you can get frankincense. So frankincense, again, is another really, really calming oil emotionally. It helps us to connect to spirit, to God, whatever you call it. So it's a really, really great one for grounding and centering, placed over the heart, a couple drops under the tongue, up the spine is really nice as well. So you can get him free this month with a 200 PV order. Anyone can. You do not have to be a member for that special. So it's a great time of year to get started. Have these tools in your home, you guys. Our mental health is so important, and we need to make sure that we are putting it as a priority, and really helping our own bodies, and in turn helping our world around us. So I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, by all means reach out. I am here for you and would love to help you in any way that I can. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.